Stacey and Keith, Chris Laundrie was at the search site for about 3.5 hours today. His attorney tells me Chris was pointing out to investigators Brian's favorite trails and spots. Tonight, a former FBI agent says, like everything else in this case, what we're seeing now is highly unusual. This morning, wearing cargo pants and carrying a plastic bag, Chris Laundrie left his home in Northport and headed to the Carlton Reserve. The Laundrie family attorney says law enforcement asked Chris to help find his son. Brian Laundrie reportedly disappeared 24 days ago after a trip to the swamp on September 13th.
But this is the entranceway to the Myakkahatchee Environmental Park, which is just right next to the Carlton Reserve.
Eagle 8 HD spotted the father's red truck at the Myakkahatchee Creek Environmental Park. This site was the focus of the initial search last month. And according to Northport police records, this is also the exact spot Brian's Mustang was found abandoned on September 14th. From above, we saw Mr. Laundrie get into this green and yellow ATV-type vehicle, travel about a mile, crossing into the Carlton Reserve.
But this is what they came out onto, and now they came into this area, and now they're on foot.
In your experience, how often does law enforcement bring family to the scene like this?
In my experience, it's extremely unusual.
Ordinarily, law enforcement keeps families away from scenes. Former FBI agent Dr. Brianna Fox says this participation is unusual for another reason, too.
Family members who have some involvement in the case don't want to be there. If they are, they want to be represented by an attorney.
Why would you possibly bring Mr. Laundrie to the scene?
One is if they think that there's something there that's very difficult to move, to have him identify it as perhaps being Brian Laundrie's. It could be something like a tent or the manner in which he arranged his campsite.
But more likely, Fox says, authorities may want to get the family alone and over the course of a few hours, form a connection that could prove fruitful. So the Laundrie family attorney tells me that Brian's parents have been cooperating with authorities all along. According to the attorney's statement, nothing was discovered in the search today, but the water is receding at the Carlton Reserve. The attorney writes, quote, hopefully Brian will be located soon. Live in the Tampa News Center, Masa Saidi, 8 on your side.